It's time for another scene-stealing side.
And this time, it's all about breakfast.
That's right. So move over, eggs. The taters are in town.
Yeah!
So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My taterloo. Oh my gosh, we're having fun.
Yeah, it's breakfast. It's morning time in here in
Texas.
Texas.
And we're doing even if it wasn't morning time, these are awesome. So
Totally.
we're doing these incredible potatoes.
Yes.
So I've got 2 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes. I love Yukon Gold. You can do russet potatoes. You could do red.
Yeah.
Any potato will really work for this. I've gone ahead and peeled them. And this is the cool thing about this. What you may not know this is if you keep these in water, they're not gonna oxidize. They're not gonna absorb all that water. And you can peel them in advance, which is what I've done.
Because potatoes are basically full of water.
They are, just like us,
Yeah,
full of something. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do, we've got a little trick that we're going to show you. I'm going to cut these in want to do them in sort of 1/2-inch pieces, okay? Now wait till you see what we're about to do. We're going to make this so easy.
Yes.
We're going to use, the loon is using a contraption.
Yeah, Chris will normally cut them. Not me. I got to go the easy route. Look at this.
That's a vegetable chopper.
Yes, I'm just going to throw that in there.
We've got a link to this contraption in the description.
Yes, and then I'm just going to go.
Push it, loon. Put your weight into it.
There we go. One more. Come on, give me another one.
All right. It's really not that difficult. The loon just has it. There you go. You just got to put
I'm delicate. Look at that, you guys. How
and it
easy.
just cuts them perfectly.
How easy.
Now, if you don't have one of these, please, you can do what I did right here and then just do like this.
Oh, but you have a link to this,
I
though,
know,
on the blog, right?
I do. But I just
you can do that,
You can do that, too, and that works
I like
just
my
as great.
way.
I do, too, because it's so easy. Okay, now what, like 3 minutes later, we have a bowl.
Not even.
I know,
That
a
was
bowl
so
full of
fast.
chopped potatoes.
I love it.
Anyway, we're so excited. Okay, so now we are going to season these, and they're so simple. I love adding a little bit of chopped onion. If you hate onion, which we all know those who do, then you can skip it. But the onions, as they cook, they really just melt into the potatoes.
And give this amazing flavor.
Really,
I love it.
Great. Okay, so now we're just going to add, I've got 2 teaspoons of olive oil. That's 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of melted butter.
Yeah.
And now you can use whatever seasoning you like. We like to give it just a little bit of what I call a little southwestern flavor.
Yes.
Which is some chili powder.
It's so good, and I'm serious. It adds just a kiss of spice.
He is serious. So seriously, a lot of times what I've used before, and I love it too, is smoked paprika.
I like the chili powder.
He likes the chili powder, so of course we're doing chili powder. But you could also do cumin. Whatever your favorite flavors are. Okay, now these are potatoes, and so they can handle some salt. So I'm going to do
a little more salt. I like them a little salty.
I know. I did 1.5 teaspoons, so that's you can salt more later, and then I like a little pepper.
He is feeding the loon.
That's right. Well, don't we all know that? Okay, so now we just mix these babies up, and
I love it.
They're so simple.
These remind me of growing up. We would always go to the truck stop. My father was a truck driver, so I ate a lot of truck stop
God
food.
rest his soul.
Oh yes, and these were these types of potatoes, these breakfast potatoes, and then also the hash browns were my 2 favorite things.
I know.
Of all time.
I mean, I really did. I'm seriously. I loved, of course, the eggs and all that you get when you go to a great breakfast joint.
Yes.
These were my favorite. These were absolutely my favorite.
So wait, we're gonna put these on the silicone.
So let me talk about that a little bit. This is another gadget. I've got a link to it in the description.
A gadget.
It's a gadget. It's sort of a gadget. It's a silicone mat. All it does is it can handle high heat cooking.
Yeah.
If you don't have one of these, you can use parchment paper.
Right.
We're going to finish these off under the broiler.
So this helps it not to stick at all.
This can handle super high heat like a broiler. Parchment paper, it may catch on fire. You don't want to do that. If you're just using parchment paper, just cook it a little longer. What we want, it's for them to cook through so they're nice and soft. But then we really want them to get that nice, crispy exterior.
I love it.
So it's crispy on the outside, soft and lovely and chewy on the inside.
Right. We want to even these out.
Even them out. Yeah. So now we've got our oven preheated to a nice hot 400 degrees. They're just going to go in for 20 minutes. Halfway through, I'm going to stir them around, and then we're going to stick them under the broiler.
Yeah.
It is time to eat.
You sound like me.
Okay, and just like that, oh my gosh.
Wow, those look golden and delicious.
Beautiful, but we're not done. But aren't these gorgeous? So these went for literally like about 20 minutes, and About 10 minutes into it, halfway through it, I just took them out. I gave them a good stirring around.
They smell so good.
They smell amazing. They're not done yet, and you wanted to maybe get a knife. Let me just do that real quick, and then pierce it, and just that's good. Those are good.
There
and
you
soft.
go.
So if they have any kind of resistance, you can throw them back in. They are going to continue to cook because now I'm going to do this. You're watching it in person. It's so amazing.
Watching it live.
It's exciting. We're cooking for you.
Live.
So now what we're doing is we're going to stick this under the broiler. Broilers vary. So mine, and I don't do it right under it. I do it on that, like the second rung down. So it's about 6 to 8 inches below it.
Apparently they're like snowflakes. None are
Everyone's a little bit different. Yes. So anyway, I'm going to let this go. It goes probably about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out, do my little shuffle around into 3 more minutes, and then they're going to be beautifully crispy and so ready to eat.
Love it.
Get that door for me.
I got it.
Okay. They are.
Oh my, those look perfect.
Those look great. So those went I let them go about 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh,
just keep an eyeball on them. Those are beautiful.
Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it.
They got nice and crispy, and I'm just so excited.
All right, so let's do this
let's just do a transfer.
We're going to put these in a bowl.
Yes, we are. Now watch yourself. I don't want to burn you.
All right.
Okay. Oh.
You got it.
And they're just, you can tell they're nice and crispy and soft on the inside.
I'll do the pickups.
Good. Thank you. We work well as a team.
Amazing.
So now these potatoes, I will say, I mean, they're so delicious. We made some yesterday, and we've been nibbling on them. They're so
Even
good.
when they're cold.
When they're cold, they're so good, but they're really good fresh out of the oven. So if you can, but they're so easy. So if you can kind of time it when your eggs and everything else is ready, thank you. That is good. Okay, now we're gonna hit it with this is.
Yeah. We're gonna dress them up just a little bit.
Just a little bit, just because why not? I mean, it's a beautiful dish. I'm so happy.
Wonderful.
If you really wanted to get fancy, you could hit it with a little more like finishing salt, but we're not that fancy.
No, we're not.
We're a little fancy.
Oh, come on over here to me.
Okay. Oh, yes, I'm bringing this over here to you. Okay.
Let people see this wonderfulness. Come on over. Yes.
Of course, they're begging for eggs and things like that, but wow.
Y'all, look at, I love how they got a little charred there, Chris.
I know.
Just wonderful.
Now, if I was at a diner or, my favorite, I'd love to eat these with a little bit of ketchup.
Yes.
But these are so flavorful, they don't
I'm
need
going in. My mouth just watered.
I know.
That just brought me back to I-90 truck stop. And my dad. Wow, those are so good, y'all. Those are 1,000. No, actually, let's go 10,000. That's how much I love those.
That's amazing. They're so classic and they're just so good. You guys, you gotta make
them.
They're so much fun.
And easy.
Spud out, baby.
I was waiting.